Дуй! Колесо! Дуй! Куда колесо? Дуй!
Holy crap!
Those are just two of the most disturbing camping encounters ever caught on camera, starting with one of the most outrageous ones. This disturbing video was captured by Hell on Earth, a YouTube channel run by 3 men dedicated to exploring the dilapidated ruins of civilization. They thrive on taking on difficult challenges for their viewers' enjoyment. However, things took a dark turn in October 2024 when they decided to camp overnight on a shipwreck.
You what?
What was that noise?
There's someone on the below deck.
Ooh. The whole boat's fucking floating.
It's not, no.
It is, it's floating. I don't
No, if it floated,
no,
it'd be moving around all fucking time.
The water is almost up to that, so it's got to have picked up. It's got to have picked up. I'm not saying it's still ground. It's still grounded, but it's floating. Pick them bags up.
Oh, you need to hang that up. Peg there.
I'm just letting you know that if this starts getting up right, I'm jumping. Alright?
Alright.
Alright. This is fucking horrible. Is the boat rocking a lot?
Yeah, it's like swaying from side to side.
Fucking hell. I can't tell because I'm always moving. Holy shit. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. It's like been the slowest hour of my fucking life.
Is it not 8 o'clock yet?
Is it fuck?
What time is it?
It's 20 to 8.
Fucking hell. It won't get much higher than this, what time?
It had all been fun until a powerful Atlantic storm swept in, bringing with it hurricane-force winds and an unyielding spring tide. Chills ran down their spines as they realized they were trapped. The outside was flooded, and venturing out would be far more dangerous. What was once a peaceful and quiet ship was now overshadowed by the jarring sounds of metal clanging, creating an atmosphere of panic. The adventure, which had started off so enjoyable, quickly escalated into a terrifying ordeal, leaving them fearful for their lives.
I'm not gonna lie, right? I don't get scared that often about stuff.
No.
I'm fucking petrified.
Yeah.
I am fucking the scaredest I've been in my fucking life.
Would you say that this is the worst thing you've ever done?
Yeah.
I'd probably agree.
Yeah. This is fucking stupid, and I don't say that lightly.
Okay, now what was that? Whoa, did you see that?
This is fucking grim.
Battery.
What is that noise? I can't see it. Oh shit, the roof's coming. Point your light over. I can't fucking see. Oh shit. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
The wall's fallen down.
Whoa.
That wall.
I can't see it. Point your light. You can't see it. Oh shit, when did that happen? We're in
in the home stretch.
I've learnt a lot of lessons. I've been having a lot of words with myself. Why do you do this stupid stuff?
The situation continued to escalate, intensifying their fears. Fortunately, around 11 p.m., the storm subsided, and they wasted no time evacuating the ship, abandoning their initial plan of overnight camping because their safety was the top priority. Who could have predicted what might have happened if the storm had lingered for just a few more hours, or if they had delayed their departure? Ultimately, it was a harrowing experience, and also one they would certainly never forget anytime soon. Just like these campers, the next one also met with a terrifying sighting. On September 3rd, 2023, the YouTube channel Blot Outdoors Show uploaded footage of the host and his friend embarking on a stealth camping trip near Chillingham Castle, a site famous for its haunted history and eerie legends. They anticipated a night filled with adventure, but what they didn't expect was a harrowing series of unexplained events that would leave them shaken.
What the fucking hell? I'll put the car out there.
Calm. Stay still, stay still, stay still. It stopped.
So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, guys. Today I've got the human dorsal fin joining me on this camp. Looking forward to this one, Mick?
Oh yes.
We're currently in the grounds of Chillingham Castle, which is supposed to be the most haunted castle in the whole of Great Britain. We're not going to try anything daft, you know. We're not going to be dressing up. I'm not going to be putting no white sheets over the top of Mick and trying to trick you guys. And to be honest, I'm very sceptical about things like ghosts and stuff like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to have a mooch around. We haven't got the bags on yet. We've left them in the old Jean-Claude Van Sexual. We're going to have a walk around the castle, you know, because it's supposed to be a beautiful thing to see. We don't want to get the bags on now too quick because we haven't got a clue where we're going to camp. So we're being cute. We're going to walk around, find a decent spot, get some footage of the castle for you legends to look at, and then we'll sneak back to the old Van Dingo and hopefully we can get pitched up somewhere in the grounds of Chillingham Castle. We're not going to set our gear up straight away for obvious reasons. We're going to just sit and wait and hopefully we don't get rumbled. I can hear loads of voices up there, so we're just going to sit down, have a can, and if no one comes down in the next 20 minutes, we'll get the tent up.
After searching for the perfect spot to camp, they finally found one but decided to wait for nightfall to set up their tent. They knew they needed to stay hidden, as security might ask them to leave if they were discovered camping there. When darkness enveloped the area, they began to settle in. At first, everything seemed normal. They joked around, enjoyed some snacks and drinks, and discussed the castle's haunted past. However, that peace didn't last long.
We're back in the tent now. I've got to be honest, there's been nothing spooky happen tonight. It's been a nice chilled out camp. What the fuck's that? Sorry guys.
What the fuck is that?
There's definitely something going on outside the tent.
What the fuck?
Fucking hell.
I'll put the car out there.
Calm. Stay still, stay still, stay still. It stopped. It stopped. There was definitely some footsteps or something out there, Mandingos. I don't know if you heard that. The camera probably didn't pick it up, so you probably think we're full of shit. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna press stop on the record, and I'll bring you back soon. I'm busting for a slash Gordon anyway, So I'm going to go outside and I'll check it out. Did you hear that? It was like footsteps, and then it got faster. But then as we started like talking, it just stopped.
They heard voices and the sound of footsteps outside their tent, as if someone was circling it deliberately to avoid being seen. At first, they assumed it might be other campers or possibly the castle staff patrolling the area. However, when they peeked outside, there was no one there. They'd brushed off the disturbance and planned to retire for the night, hoping for a good night's rest. But what they didn't know was that the terror of the night was far from over.
I'm going to get some sleep now. It's very late. It's after midnight. It's been a great night, apart from getting caught. But, you know, it's been, the fuck's that?
What the fuck's that?
Hold on.
What the fuck's that?
Just hang tight, hang tight. The fuck?
What?
Wait, quiet. Oh yeah, no, we're not gone. We'll have to stay. Oh, what the hell was that? What was that?
Fuck.
Right.
The host, who had always dismissed ghost stories with laughter, found himself admitting that it was the first time in his life he had ever experienced real fear while camping. Despite the anxiety, they chose to remain in their tent, eventually managing to drift off to sleep as they braced themselves for any further disturbances. When dawn finally broke, they wasted no time in packing up their belongings and leaving the premises. As they hiked back toward their car, they couldn't shake off the feeling that they weren't alone in the woods during the night. While some might argue that their minds were just playing tricks on them, the evidence was undeniable. Whether it was something paranormal, a hidden watcher lurking in the trees, or something else entirely, one thing was certain: this was a camping experience they would never forget. If you are still watching, that means you like what we do. So you might as well support us by hitting that subscribe button and getting us to 70,000 subscribers while we move on to the next encounter. On March 14th, 2012, a tight-knit group of friends set off on an adventure that would become legend among them. Eager to escape the hustle and bustle of daily life and reconnect with one another, they'd ventured deep into the heart of the woods for a weekend of camping. As they set up their tents and crackled laughter filled the air, they decided to make the most of their natural surroundings by trying their hand at fishing. Little did they know, nestled among the trees and shimmering waters, they were on the brink of an experience that would haunt their memories forever.
You think that was a coyote? What do you think that was? What was it? Do you see it where? Whoa. Holy crap! Holy...
They spotted a tall creature walking upright with its body covered in what appeared to be spikes. Just as they were about to take a closer look, the creature vanished into the darkness, and the footage abruptly cut off, leaving us to speculate about what was captured on camera. This clip has sparked debates, with many suggesting that the creature resembles a lizard man. However, we're not entirely convinced. We want to hear your opinions. Do you think it's a lizard man, as some have proposed? Or could it be something far more sinister? Share your thoughts in the comments below as we explore more disturbing encounters. In an exciting update from the Brothers Wild YouTube channel, run by the adventurous duo Ashley and Lewis, a gripping new chapter unfolded. Known for their thrilling camping, hiking, and exploration escapades, the brothers were always on the lookout for their next great adventure. However, in November 2023, Ashley took a bold step by planning a solo camping trip to the majestic Cadair Berwyn, a breathtaking mountain in northeast Wales. Little did he know, lurking among the peaks and valleys was an unexpected danger, waiting to turn his adventure into an unforgettable story.
I don't need to spend hundreds and thousands of pounds to do this. That was weird. literally sounded like someone coming down. Hundreds and thousands of pounds to do this. That scared me actually. Hello? It sounded like someone's slipping down here. Ooh. I was fed up of just sitting in a room all the time and did it. What was that noise? I can hear loads of things around here. Fed up of just sitting in a room all the time and did it. I heard someone saying something right next to me. I hope it caught.
After an arduous journey, Ashley finally reached his destination deep within the woods. As he took a moment to gather himself, an eerie sensation crept over him, hinting that he wasn't as alone as he thought. He tried to dismiss the feeling, attributing it to exhaustion, but little did he know that a series of chilling events were about to unravel, plunging him into a nightmare he never saw coming.
I just heard like a loud bang. It's either an explosion or it sounded like a gunshot. It was really, really loud. Wow. That's unnerved me. It's really loud, really loud. So it looks like the storm's like holding up tonight. It's not too bad at all. So yeah, I'm quite cozy here. A bit of rain, but no, nothing worth writing home about. But yeah. So even though I'm solo camping, it's quite nice, it's like quite relaxed. Just had a phone call from my brother now. He's in Chicago, obviously, so it would have been nice. Ah! What the hell was that? What? Go away! Chicago, obviously, so it would have been nice.
He woke up suddenly to a loud banging noise. On top of that, he felt movement around his tent. Startled and caught off guard, Ashley stood still for a moment. Without thinking, he packed his gear and left the woods. This shows that you never know what kind of danger might be hiding in the woods. Although he made it out safely, this experience left him feeling shaken. However, whatever this next camper's experience was far more horrifying. As a family journeyed through the shadowy depths of a forest road in Russia, the night wrapped around their car like a thick blanket. They were coming back from a memorable camping trip, filled with laughter and stories under the stars. Suddenly, out of the darkness, something unexpected caught their eye, pulling them away from their thoughts and into a moment of intrigue.
Нахуй его задавили? Да, блядь, бабло заебал. Короче, я не хочу нахуй там сидеть даже, блядь. А у меня маленький нож, он заебется им тыкать. Да зачем нахуй? Давайте просто, блядь, пиздец. Какая машина поднимает? Он поднимает нахуй машину. Нифига вот. Дело в том, что это... Не вду ему в факире, блядь. Опа, блядь. Попец, блядь.
A bear was hit by a vehicle and became trapped underneath it. When it finally managed to break free, witnesses were faced with one of the most terrifying sights they had ever encountered in their lives.
Смотри, смотри, смотри. Ты лапу высовывай.
Тёма, блядь, сядь в машину.
Давай, дуй.
Дави,
залазь, дуй, сразу дуй. Назад дуй. Дуй.
Тёма,
Дуй.
закрывай,
Колесо, дуй. Да, колесо. Дуй, дуй. Дуй, блядь.
Тёмочка,
Пойдем, просайся, дуй.
Едь.
Дуй, блядь.
Тёма, Тёма, едь.
Дуй, дави. Дави, дуй.
Мамочка.
Сейчас сразу дави его.
As the bear wrestled with the tire of the vehicle it had become trapped under, the mood shifted dramatically. The laughter of onlookers faded, replaced by a tense cry as the massive creature turned its attention toward the car capturing the chaotic scene on camera. The bear's raw strength sent panic rippling through the passengers, who fled the vehicle in a desperate scramble. Luckily, the bear's fury was mostly directed at the cars around it, sparing the people from harm. But the heart-pounding tension lingered in the air. Now to the last encounter. On March 6, 2015, what began as a typical urban exploration adventure for Urbex Mooch, the fearless host of a YouTube channel dedicated to uncovering hidden spaces, quickly turned into an unforgettable experience. Renowned for his enthralling explorations of abandoned and decaying sites, Urbex Mooch has a knack for revealing the eerie beauty that hides within neglected structures. Little did he realize that this particular day would take an unexpected and unsettling turn, leaving both him and his viewers on the edge of their seats.
Hello. Sorry. Just take some photos. Shall I come to your house and smash the windows in and take some photographs? Can't you wait to keep house? I know, yeah. Sorry, we didn't mean any harm. You've damaged my fence, you've damaged that. I think it was already open, the fence. It's not open. No, that hole there. And have you arrested when the police arrive? Alright. I was only taking photos. Don't give a monkey. You've ruined my Saturday. You stay there until the police arrive. Yeah, take that one. Right, it's going to be a tricky one getting over. If you hurt yourself, I'll be liable for damage to you. Are we coming over? No, stay there.
Mooch and his friend decided to explore an old house that had been abandoned for over 30 years. The building was in bad shape and surrounded by barbed wire that likely kept people out. However, they found a way inside to satisfy their curiosity. As they walked through the deteriorating rooms, they unexpectedly met a man who said the property belonged to him and warned them they were trespassing. Although Mooch and his friend tried to reason with the man, explaining that they were just taking photos and meant no harm, the man wasn't interested in their explanation. His anger only grew, making him more furious. It quickly became clear that this was not going to be a simple misunderstanding. What started as a fun adventure escalated into something much more serious.
Stay there. We don't have to stay here. We're making you stay here. You can't make me stay here because there's... Well, if you hurt yourself, I end up in jail. So well, you won't hurt yourself. I won't hurt myself. You can't do that. You can't come in my fucking house. Okay? Don't tell me the fucking law. You ruined my fucking Saturday and keep out of my fucking house. Well, we're sorry. We didn't mean any. What do you mean harm? Well, we're only taking photos. Don't give a shit. It's my private house. Sorry. Well, we only want to take photos, that's the only thing we're going to be taking. How are we going to get out then?
Mooch and his friend were trapped inside the building by the property owner, who called the police. The situation got tense as the man insisted they stay there. When the police arrived, they were able to calm things down. They investigated Mooch and his friend and charged them with trespassing. However, Mooch later confirmed that the charges were dropped because the house had been abandoned for decades. Thankfully, both Mooch and his friend got out of the building safely and unharmed. Remember, subscribe, like, and share. Now, it's time for the next terrifying encounters.